Hello, I'm Cinema Knight, and this is my review of a film that came out about 7 years ago, Frost Nixon. Now, I haven't been able to get out to the movies as of late, so I haven't been able to see the most recent movies that have come out, so I decided to review this slightly older one. And I saw this about in February, I think it was, maybe, and I remember I just loved it so much, and Frank Langella and Michael Sheen, they play David Frost and Richard Nixon, and as some people know, together those two people are famous for the interviews that David Frost conducted on Richard Nixon, in which he basically confessed to being involved in the Watergate scandal. Anyway, Frank Langella plays Richard Nixon to the point where he starts phasing into the character, where you see him and you're like, that is Richard Nixon. And the same goes for Michael Sheen. And the other thing that I really liked about this movie was that it shows the battle and the opportunity and the power behind television, and it shows that television can take away from people, it can give to people. In David Frost's case, it starts him basically on a completely new career path. It opens up the door to new opportunities and new decisions and all kinds of different things. Unfortunately for Richard Nixon, it's just his confession, and that's the end of it for him. He fades out. And which kind of leads me into my next point in the way Frank Langella plays this character of Richard Nixon. He plays it in a way that is human, not like a caricature, like bad guy that we think of, or some of us think of, when we think of Richard Nixon. Because, as we should remember, every bad guy, and every good guy, but every bad guy, in human history at least, is still a human with feelings, and who cares about things and thinks for themselves. And so it really is interesting to see this basically reviled figure in United States history be humanized, which, well, I mean, really, we don't usually see very much of. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I mean, see much of in the way of Richard Nixon being humanized. And that is one of the reasons, or all those reasons, are why I would give this 5 out of 5 and in my review. Okay, so that is my review of the film Frost Nixon. If you liked it and you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe down below. It'll probably be there, and I'll try to get back to you. And so I will see you guys later, and well, bye bye.